Hey YouTube, this is Print Practical. Today we're going to be talking about lithophanes. This is what a lithophane looks like, but the real magic happens when you shine a light through it. You get a very highly detailed black and white image. And we're going to make this out of some memes today, because why not? So let's get our pictures that we're going to use for the lithophanes. We're just going to grab them from memes on Reddit. Alright, so we have a good one by Kevin, so we'll use this. We got another good one by Bishwa. So we'll use this one as well. And we're definitely going to use the top half of this one because this is a classic. And this is from Pushyarg. Okay, so for this video, we're going to be using the 3DP lithophane generator. Here's the URL, and I'll put this in the description. Usually I just Google 3DP lithophane, and this comes up. So the first thing you can do is you can go to Images and select your image. This is the classic, my dog stepped on a bee. And let's just take a look at the model settings real quick. This is how you can determine how large your lithophane is going to be. So I have it at 125 millimeters. The thickness is the max thickness of the whole lithophane. The border is the size of the border around the image. I think that 3 is a great value for this. The thinnest layer, this is going to be the lightest part of the image, is 0.8. I just used the default, and I don't use any of these other features here. If you go to image settings as well, if you're using a normal image, then you want to say that it's a positive image. If you have a negative image, you can switch that. You can do mirroring and stuff like that. But overall, the settings that are here by default are totally fine. I think that it might be set to negative by default, but just make sure that it's positive if you're using a normal image. So here's the model. So I'm going to download this, and then let's load in our next image. So we will do this one with an outer curve. And this is just a different type of lithophane. So we'll download that. And then let's do the last one. And we'll do it with an inner curve. Why not? And I just want to mention that 3DP also has a Patreon link here, and you could support them so that they can keep making tools like this. This is super cool and convenient. Alright, so we're going to be printing this on my Ender 3 Max, and I have all 3 lithophanes on the build plate. It looks like it's going to take about 10 hours, and just so you know, do not turn off supports in your slicer because you don't want it to try and build supports around all the bumps in the lithophane, and just print it out. So let's do it. Alright, so they're all done. This is how they came out. And this is what they look like when they're just laying on a table. So here's one use for the flat style. You could put them in a window. I also did this with one of my other ones. The one thing that you do notice with this one is that I did not do it 100% fill, and you can kind of see the fill pattern. This one I did 100%, and it takes that away. So keep that in mind. Here's the outer one. I could definitely see using this for like a nightlight. If you made a smaller one and like wrapped it around a light bulb that plugs into an outlet. But that's pretty cool. And here's the inner one. Not really sure what you would use this for, but you can do it. This could probably sit on a table, and it's a little more sturdy than the flat one. And you know, if there's a light behind it, it'll shine through. So that's it for this one. That's how you make a lithophane, and have fun with it.